extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Here we go, here we go.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. We're just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Vikings, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they go play action now. Burrow. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! Robbie Chosen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage coverage there forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action with Burrow.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 33-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting the fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Cousins going to change it up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Cousins now. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Vikings at 4-5, a game under 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Again, it's Cousins. Complete to Addison on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
He completes it to Olave.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. In motion right, Olave.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Thomas has got it, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11. Hey, can. Stop.
On play action, they'll throw.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Quickly to Addison here. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Cousins. That's complete to Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Chandler. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Get it together. Come on, let's play like a team. What you're working with. Let's go!
Now Chandler. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision, where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Burrow on play action. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
First down. Here's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11, 11. 11, 11.
Olave motioning to the left.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
11, 11. 11 coming.
To the air again, Burrow. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Here we go, here we go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
12, 12, 12. 12, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown!
Alvin Kamara.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
There you go, 48. Hey, flip him.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
They run it with Chandler.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And quickly they get to the line.
Cousins here going to change the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.